Simply, protest is the cry of the unheard, the cry of the unheard.
Without protesting, we won't see change and people won't understand that. We try to do things peacefully and people still don't understand. And you can protest peacefully and still let your voice be heard.
Today, we have the opportunity to be front and center.
Over the last 400 years, mostly African Americans, Black people have been crying out loud for freedom, for equality and justice in this nation, to live free, to be everything that they were created to be.
It is extremely important to protest and make your voice heard, because if you don't speak for you, who will?
But I feel a sense of thankfulness in the midst of the chaos. Yes, thankfulness that people are out crying out for justice. People are crying out for equality. People are crying out that others who don't look like them are free.
And one piece of history that will always stick with me is this: 22 trailblazing women marched in a women's suffrage march in March 1913. At the time, women were not allowed to vote, especially Black women. But regardless of the hate and racism they faced, they refused to be silent and pressed on. So they marched at the back of the protest.
You see, I have this shirt from Selma, when protesters were beaten and bruised and even killed on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and we're still fighting that same fight right here today in 2020.
We face so many injustices in the world, from police brutality to the countless lives lost at the hands of white supremacy. Not to mention the poor health care in the hospitals for our Black mothers and babies, and the inequality in the workforce.
They cannot keep us from protesting. They can't, because we have the right to use our voices, and we have used our voices, and people are listening to us.
We have failed to live up to the constitutional compass that our founding fathers have given us. It's simple: freedom, equality, and justice for all.
I was tired of being silent. My people are tired of being silent. So why not be heard?
People thought this was just a small movement, but it's moved and become something so much more bigger, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the future.
God bless you, and my prayers are with this nation and with each individual.
All I can say is seeing everything going around the world, it gives me hope. And I do have hope that there will be change that comes, and I can't wait for that.
Keep protesting. Keep being heard.